All right, you guys. So I feel like we all know each other, or you know me, so I will not do a long introduction. If you somehow ended up here and you don't know me, that is odd. And check out my Facebook page, but I'm pretty sure we're all Facebook friends and you're in my group. So I do want to introduce my oils mentor. Is it okay if I call you that, Kelly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we need to have a kind of a sexier name than that, but we'll come up with something. This is Kelly, and she is amazing. She's been doing doTERRA for how many years?
4.
For 4 years, and she is just about to hit some crazy amazing rank. Why don't you introduce yourself? I'm not doing a good job.
Sure. Yeah, so my name's Kelly. I've been in doTERRA for about 4 years. I have a huge international doTERRA team, about 3,000 customers, about 250 distributors. So I've been in this for a minute. I've been doing direct sales for a minute. I've been seeing people do it well. I've been seeing people do it wrong.
Yeah, false.
Totally. There's so many ways to do this business the wrong way, in a really inauthentic way. But I
Yeah.
think what I'm excited about you guys, and from a little bit of what Jaya has told me, is I transitioned from a really crazy, hectic political career in DC. I did that for 10 years. I have an undergrad and a master's in public relations. I studied under some of the biggest people in politics. And for me as a woman, I felt like I didn't have enough options in that career path, and I was unhealthy. And typical story probably for a lot of the reasons that you all have ended up working for yourselves is you're craving more control of your life, flexibility, residual income, all these things to have more options as a woman. I didn't like how I was kind of pigeonholed into a high stress career as my only value in this world. So I ended up in direct sales, which was a big change for a lot of people that I knew in my political world. And I cannot tell you how much I'm obsessed with direct sales and how much I'm obsessed with doTERRA specifically, for a lot of the reasons I'm sure we can address. But I love teaching women business, and I love being a leader, and I love teaching leadership and personal development. And that's like 97% of what I do. And so when I was talking to Jaya about the overlap between the way that she empowers women and makes them more visible in the world, helping them achieve their goals, there was just so much overlap. So we kind of just kept conversing about it and realizing how much overlap there was. So for anyone who is on a similar mission to Jaya, I'm super excited to talk to you guys about the additional benefits that bringing something like doTERRA into your world, into your brand, into your business can do for you. So it's pretty awesome to have all you strong boss ladies all together in one place.
That's like your dream. I'm gonna cry. So Kelly has proclaimed that she is not sensitive, and you guys all know me. I'm always like, I'm highly sensitive, and a lot of highly sensitive people tend to follow me. And I just think it's so funny because you're talking and you're so not the sensey, and I'm literally all crying over what you're saying already. So oh my God, hopefully we balance each other out a little bit.
I think we probably do.
Yeah, that's awesome because no, it does make me emotional, and it's because no matter if it's in doTERRA direct sales or Monet or online business in any facet, no one can deny that women are rising. No one can deny that this is a time to really identify what we want, how we want it, and there are endless ways to get it. And because you guys all probably are, and actually put a number 2 in the comments if you're not familiar with my work, and I'll dive in a little more, but put a number 1 if you are. I'm kind of assuming you are. You know that whether I'm talking about mindset or manifesting or putting yourself on video, the common theme is always showing up for yourself in your life and showing up in a big way in your magic and in what you do in the world. And so the thing that I'm so excited about, and I have to be honest with you guys, as you know I will be, I have been resistant as fuck, okay? Kelly, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, I signed up with Kelly. It's been 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been, she's like, not that I'm counting, but it's been 3 months. And I basically did it because I've been using essential oils for 12 years. I was using Young Living and I really love them. I have nothing negative to say, but I was not motivated to build a business underneath them. I just used their oils. And I always was like, I should share these with people. They help me so much, but I was always focused on everything else I'm doing. Hello, can you relate? And when I learned about doTERRA, it's they are equal in terms of how good the oils are, and they just have I mean, Kelly, did you tell me that it's twice as good, the compensation plan? Is it
Oh,
literally like,
3 times. Yeah. Like, again, product stuff, product, it doesn't matter,
yeah.
wise, but business wise, the compensation plan is very different. If you were to find someone like me with an identical structure, amount of people, amount of distributors, and like an identical rank, I still make 3 times more than they
Oh
do,
my God.
which
That's
is
insane.
huge.
That's
Yeah.
insane. So
Yeah.
that was really, I mean, you guys know that I'm all about empowering women to be themselves and show up, but also we need to make money. We need to support our dreams. And then we also have such an amazing opportunity to give back. And that's really what I'm moving more into as my business has become more established. And I just feel like we have to honor that, And so for like, that is just a no-brainer to me. And that's why I decided to sign up under Kelly. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I decided to sign up for doTERRA because really their oils are amazing and their compensation plan is off the chain. And I was like, wait a minute, I could, I already have an audience. Why am I not sharing this?
Mm-hmm.
And I specifically signed up under Kelly because, as you guys can see, she's super badass and is all about treating this like it's a real business. And so I know that there's so much resistance around MLM and network marketing, direct sales, and what that looks like how that shows up in the world. But the cool thing is it can be any way we want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the advantage of, for me, having Kelly as a mentor. She knows everything about building a business with doTERRA. Then I get to learn all of that. And then you guys, if you're interested in this and you want to be a part of it with me and with Kelly, you have the best of both worlds. Like, we were talking about this before we got on the call. We were like, okay, how are we going to do this call? And like, what do we need to do to really give them value and show up and help them decide, really? And I was like, girl, this is insane, because I charge a lot of money. Like, I am not one of those coaches that's like just starting out and like, oh, I'm just charging, $1,500 for my package. No, my time is really valuable. I am a really fucking good coach, and I know that. And so this is so exciting to me, because honestly, I just ended a 6-month package with a client, and I was like crying and saying to her, I want to find a way to just like give you a scholarship, because I know that her showing up in the world is changing the world for good. And as I get more into like charity and thinking about what do I really want to invest my time and money in outside of just my business, my main focus is to do something that's going to create something good in the world that's bigger than me. And so I know that coaching women and empowering them is that. But how am I going to do that? Even if I do large groups, it's still going to be at least $1,000 to work with me on, even in a large group, right? And so that's where I've been. And it's not a money block. It's not me saying like, oh, I don't want to charge for my value, because I have been, and I did quite well this last year doing that. But there's something like tangible to me about the excitement of having a team of women who all believe this, like that it's time to just focus on good, to do something good in the world, and for free. Like, I mean, Kelly will talk to you guys about the investment. It's literally, you have to buy $150 worth of oils. It's not, you have to invest $150. It's like you get it's actually a good deal. You get like free oils too. It's ridiculous. I mean, in terms of a business, it's just like such a no-brainer, because there's hardly any financial investment. And the time, if used correctly and in a really strategic and intuitive way, will also build the business you already have. And that's what I really arrived at. So y'all are like on the beginning of this mission with me. I am putting together a team of women who, like I said, are like-minded, who I love that y'all are already entrepreneurs, because there's 2 things that take people a long time in building their business. And whether it's an oils business or a coaching business or a fitness business or wellness business, and that's not understanding your value and what it is. And that might be not understanding the oils, and also not knowing how to really be an entrepreneur. And if you have both of those things and you have an audience, this is a complete no-brainer, because this is a totally separate revenue stream that will be reoccurring for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right, Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so
definitely like for women who, and it's a lot to do with my own story as well, was I was health coaching and I'm sure you guys can relate, for those of you in business, I felt like in health coaching, first of all, it's a very competitive field. Second of all, everything I was building, I was launching and launching and launching and launching. And I really had I never had any idea what I was going to make that month, or like what my next project or how it was going to turn out, or if I really felt called to do something a little bit different. Well, if that's new, is it really going to hit a note with my target audience? Like, everything was such a guess financially. And I just didn't feel, I came from a really good political paycheck that was every 2 weeks, and solid, and the benefits and the 401k and the whole bit. For me, it wasn't sound enough. So something that I think that's really beautiful between where my world is and where Jaya's world is we're both really passionate about helping women become financially free. And it's awesome if you can make money, but that's step one. How do you create financial security? How do you create financial flexibility so that you can actually step out of your work and still get paid? Like, that's the power of residual income, is that I can check out at this point in my business a month, 2 months, or whatever, and I still get paid. So like, this is the first time I've ever.
And she still makes a 6-figure income. Not like you just get paid like $1,000, or like you just make like you still make a beautiful living wage.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, it's really amazing and lucky. And I did hustle for my business for about 13 months. So it's absolutely achievable if you want the exact same thing that I have. If you guys have other things happening, a business or 2 businesses or kids or whatever, all you do is you just dial down your time, and your timeline's a little bit slower. But even if it took you 4 years to make $5,000 a month, but then forever you're set with a $5,000 salary from this residual income, like, that's more powerful than your pension. That's more than, hypothetically, if we all had them, pensions, 401ks, it's more powerful than that. So it's like, don't take my experience or Jaya's vision specifically and necessarily have to apply it to yourself. The really beautiful thing about the doTERRA comp plan itself is that it's very flexible, and you can do whatever you want to do, and you can dial it up or dial it back down. Or some of my favorite moments in this business has been like, if my husband and I have been together 11 years, if we're really having a rough time, do you know what I spend all my time on? Him.
Yeah.
And like, we do therapy, and his mom's sick, and we go to Maryland, and we drop everything in our life because nothing matters, and I get paid no matter what. And that's just a level. My dad died when I was working in politics, and I was back at work on Monday. He died on Monday, and I was back at work on Monday. And I don't ever want to have to do any of that ever again.
That's insane.
Where the power is for me.
It is. It's like, it's freedom. And when you're an entrepreneur, that's what you want. I mean, I think the main thing that all of us can agree on is that we all want freedom, and we all want to help people. So put a number 3 in the comments if that is true for you, because I think when that's the common denominator, and for me, I think I've had to let go, like I talked about my own resistance and objections around it. It was this idea that, no, it has to be coaching, it has to be speaking, it has to be this certain way. And when I'm like, well, what if it's multiple ways? And what if the fact that I've gotten such good results using essential oils. You guys, I have rosemary on the back of my neck right now, which gave me a little boost for this. I have breathe on my chest because I had a little sinus thing happening. Like, I literally am covered in essential oils all the time, and I believe it's part of my magic. If I were to really dial it all back down to like visibility and online video and entrepreneurship, I feel supported by the oils, and I always have. And I'm like, why would I not share that with people? That is so crazy. And that I could just share that with people and help other women create an income. Well, that's my whole mission anyway. So I think really, like Kelly said, whether it's my vision, whether you're like, hell yeah, me too. Like Natalie says me too, Brooke says me too, Saban says me too, Nat says me too. Like, this is totally possible, and it's not too late. There's no, like, in fact, this is probably the best time to get in on this because, one, I'm building my front line. And if you connect with me, and a number of you have worked with me before, you know that I'm going to show up and go all in, right? I'm going to go all in on me, and I'm going to go all in on you. And this is an opportunity where you don't have to spend $10,000 for my coaching package, and we can actually be a team together. So I think that's like the foundation of all of this. And did we want to ask them some questions, Kelly, or just kind of see like where people are at? I guess one thing I wanted to know, so we'll go back with 1 and 2 again. Are you using oils? Put a number 1.
Yep.
And if you aren't using oils, put a number 2. I'm going to assume you're interested in using them, so I won't add a number.
Yeah.
So Haley's already using oils, and Brooke is already using oils. Nat is already using oils. Oh my God, you guys, see? So you totally know. So Sabin, you're needing to learn about oils, which will totally make your life amazing. Renesa's already using them. So it's like, duh, right? If you're already using them. And so I know for me, a big resistance for me in anything I do is commitment. So if that relates to anybody,
yep,
we're on the same team. And I'm always like, well, what does it really mean? You know what I mean? Like, how much am I really going to have to invest? How much time? How much money? So I feel like we could just tell you, I'll tell you from my version, and then Kelly, why don't you tell me if I'm needing to add anything? But what I've needed to do, Susanna, you're a total essential oils newbie. Well, that's totally fine. And like I said, I think most people start this business learning about essential oils. And then they learn about entrepreneurship.
Brand new when I started. I had no idea what I was doing when I started.
Right. So that's totally fine. I think the learning entrepreneurship is what actually takes longer than learning oils. You're like, oh, smells good. Put it on my wrist. Like, what's the benefit? You know, it's just about a little time and practice for that. And we'll show you how to do that. I love that part of it. That's so exciting to me. So, all that I've had to invest, because like I said, you guys, for me, the commitment, and I think it's because I do go all in when I do something, and I'm so terrified of committing to something and then like not going all in and feeling like a failure. I mean, who wants to do that? So I think that's where the resistance was coming for me. But what I did 3 months ago was sign up with Kelly. You buy a kit, and so they're like pre-arranged, where you get certain essential oils. So I picked the kit and the essential oils that I know that I use. There's also kits that are more basic. Like if you're just getting started, you would get that one and you would learn how to use those basic oils. And that was it. I spent $150 and I got my oils, and I already knew I loved the oils. So then I'm just using them. And then over the last couple months, I've just been buying the oils, and that's it. And I really got to the place where I'm like, okay, so I have this business structure in front of me. I have Kelly, who's a mentor, who's created her 6-figure business with oils. She's going to mentor me for free. Why would I not do this? And so it really is like hardly any commitment, because at this point, now I need to invest I need to buy $150 worth of products from doTERRA. So like I just did my order last night, and I ended up getting shampoo and toothpaste and more of the essential oils that I use. And so I heard Kelly say this, but it's really cool to think about. You don't have to spend $150. You just need to replace certain things that you're already using with better products. By using, doTERRA's products, and then you meet your 150. So basically, to make any money in the business, you need to spend $150 a month on some of their products, and that's it. And then you can make up to, what's the highest ranking person making? $1 million, $2 million?
My upline, the person who brought me in the business, she hit the top rank of the compensation plan, which is over 6 figures a month. And then she did it a second time. So she's making about $250,000 a month on her structure.
A month.
Which is nuts. I mean, it's like asterisk, results are not normal. She's really driven, clearly, to do that. But I like to use her as an example to show that you can make as much money in this business as you want over and over and over and over again, and there's no limit.
That's insane. So you guys, $250,000 a month, and she just talks about essential oils and teaches
the same
people.
Thing we're doing right now.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That's insane. So Nat says, I use them all the time in my business. Are you allowed to display doTERRA within a spa for resale? And are you restricted to only selling direct?
And I answered below, I said, you can use them, teach them, or sell them anywhere you want, however you want to do it, just not on Amazon or any other online seller where you're undercutting other reps. Like, that's a no-no. You can't do that.
Okay.
But absolutely, I have tons of chiropractors, spa owners, juice bars, uh, bar studios, yoga studios, and you, from your 150 that you purchase every month, you can decide to turn around and resell that with a 25% markup. So you can actually make money from that 150 aside from using it for yourself. But yes, you can do that in any storefront that you'd like to, if that's your preference.
That's awesome. Love that. So do you have anything to add, or do you want to open up to questions, or just kind of tell them what the next thing to do is?
Sure. So let's talk about a little bit about, I think expectations is a really good place to start, especially because you are being so incredibly generous. Like no other doTERRA reps get this kind of service and
Yeah.
discount and value from their upline. Like you're kind of one in a million in what you do. And so the people underneath your team are getting something that no one else in doTERRA is getting.
Yeah.
And doTERRA is very big right now. There's about 5.5 million people who have wholesale accounts. And we're the biggest direct sales company really right now, pretty much ever. We've earned the most amount of money in record breaking time. So, and I can tell you, I've been in for 4 years during all this growth, and no one gets the level of coaching that you're going to get from Jaya. So what Jaya needs though, is she wants to be able to know like who's really with her, who wants to like absolutely build this business, who wants to rank advance with her, who wants to, you know, for a lot of you, I would imagine that your mission and your vision is going to be very similar to Jaya's, and that you have people in your life who, first of all, need to be blessed by the oils, because who doesn't? I mean, we are first and foremost always, always, always product first. That's why we're all here. If we didn't love the product and know the transparency, the potency, the quality, and every single thing of it, we wouldn't be here. Because for me, I'm still a political girl, right? I know the most important way that you vote in this country is with your dollar. And so everywhere that I spend money, I need to know exactly where all that money is going. So that's like on lock, first and foremost. Like if you want to work in wellness, teach other people in your life to be well, teach them to be empowered with essential oils, then yes, absolutely. Like that's a lock. And second of all, what we're really looking for, and this will vary according to person, according to the limits you have with your time, and really what your goal would be with a side business like this is like, who wants to be leader? Who wants to be coaching other people? Like you've already heard a little bit of what Jaya said is like, I mentor her, she mentors you, you mentor your people, you mentor your people to be awesome enough to mentor others, right? And in the meantime, all of these people, all these homes are exploding with essential oils because of who we're all sharing it with. So it's like, if you want to be a leader and you want to be responsible for a team and really rank and make money in this business, like, and you're gung-ho on that, we want to know that, because you would make what we call really good frontline material, meaning like you would want to be a VP to Jaya, like, because that is the level of business that she's running, and that's a sacred space. It's a sacred space. It's good for you, it's good for Jaya, it's good for you, and if you want to be an awesome leader, it's going to be fantastic for the people that you're going to lead.
So let's just get it straight. That means you're like my ride or die bitch.
And like forever, because it's easier to get divorced than it is to change your upline. So like,
oh God,
I are going to be like,
okay, don't freak anybody out with the commitment thing. This is
exactly.
Oh God, that's so funny. But it's true, because you guys, I actually have had numerous people who sell doTERRA or who are building a doTERRA business. They're clients of mine. They took Rock Your Videos, or they've done a mastermind of mine or something. And I know for sure that I would way rather have me as their upline. And I know, I don't mean that to be like egotistical, but just what I have to offer and how well I know the market, because anybody who comes into a direct sales business needs to know how to be visible. They need to know how to create content. They need to know how to network effectively and sell with soul without spamming or being weird. You will never, and you guys have followed me long enough to know, you will never see me being anything except authentic and full of integrity. Yeah. And also being a badass online. So yeah, I think you guys probably know that, but it's not, that's why I think a lot of people are like, just please join my team, please join my team. And I'm like, no, because I want you to, if it feels good and it feels right. But like Kelly was just saying, that is a responsibility. And like we all know, equal to the responsibility we have is the opportunity. Yeah. So really just laying that foundation of like, what an opportunity this is for all of us.
Yeah. And not only are you getting all of Jaya's work, which is again really unique, but I've also had the infrastructure to support your work as well, because I've been in this business for a long time and I have a lot of leaders and we all work together the same way that you guys will, which is like a whole other really beautiful dynamic. Like, I'm pretty familiar with Jaya's tribe and like what they're like and how awesome everyone is, and like you guys are going to get to know each other really well and help each other with each other's businesses and be accountability partners, and it's really fun stuff. But in the infrastructure of my current team, I already have a Facebook forum where we educate consumers every day, so you don't have to do that when you enroll someone that's new. That responsibility has been taken care of. Every single month I have coaches run a 2-week-long orientation for some of your new customers. If they're just like, you know what, I got these oils and I have a new baby and I just have no idea what I'm doing and I want more education, we have that. We do it in a Facebook group. It takes about 15 minutes a day for 2 weeks. We run that every single month for all the new customers that have enrolled in the last 30 days. I have an 8-week-long business training that I put together, and we've been using that a ton. So that's also for you and all of your future enrollments, whoever want to do the business. I'm overhauling another business training on oils specifically that's going to be done in an e-course manner. So like that's going to be available all the time. And then in addition to that, I'm actually going to be on the road teaching oils and the business quite a bit. So for any of you who end up like really loving this and wanting to work with Jaya online, in addition to that, I'm actually going to be able to come to you and do live in-person events, because from February, March, April, May, doTERRA is paying for my travel because it's a program and you apply for it and they cover your expenses and whatever. And so I'm going to be visiting a good bit of my team, but it also means I'm going to be able to come out and see you, which is really powerful for you to learn more about the oils, how to teach effectively in person. I have like everything nailed on how to teach a class. And then I'll be able to also get my hands on anyone in your life who is interested in doing the business, and I can just teach them right then and there at a table. And it's a lot more effective than some online calls. Like the in-person stuff is really effective too.
Yeah. And you guys, she lives in Portland. So we both live in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
So Brooke lives pretty close to us. So anyway, let's see what Renessa's, what her message is. How would I integrate this into my coaching business and team as well? I'm not sure the time to manage 2 teams of women. I always feel like I have to babysit. Sorry, that may be one of my limiting beliefs.
No, that's a really good one. It's perfect. So actually, let me show you how it's supposed to work. And we are keeping, even though we have a bunch of you on a call at once, we're keeping in mind that we want everyone's life to be as absolutely easy as possible. So like if I can I screen share? I think I can.
Yeah.
Okay. So like if you guys can see this shows you like what your kind of team should look like. And really, when we do this well, you guys, what's supposed to happen is, so if this is Jaya, right, we're figuring out who her frontline folks are going to be. If you were one, like hypothetically, you were one of these frontline people and you're like, yes, I'm in, you can build a massive structure, right, by only managing 3 people, the same way Jaya is going to manage her 3 people. I mean, she's going to be educating all of you with her material that she's already put together, and that's so generous of her, but she's going to work really closely with these VPs. So what should really happen is you're going to find 3 awesome people who you want to build a business with and really go all the way with. And if that takes some time, that's cool too. Like frontline material are not people who drop out of the sky every 5 minutes. They're like high quality people that you want to build a business with. My frontline are my girls. I talk to them every day. Like we text stuff, like it's super quick and easy, and they're managing huge legs of their own, but they're only working regularly with their VPs, right?
Yeah. So Renessa, you probably have like, actually business coaching is perfect because you already have people who are entrepreneurs, like your clients are entrepreneurs. So if you were on my front line, if we both felt that that was right, I would help you do exactly what I'm doing. And girl, I am like a totally really socially savvy introvert. Like I'm super good with people, but I need so much time. I only take 3 one-on-one clients at a time a week. Like I do not fuck around with my schedule. So I would show you exactly how I do that. And that just means that you have people who you're excited about talking to. So you are just answering one question for them. And you do have to get back, but you don't have to have group coaching multiple times a week with them or anything like that.
No. The thing about doTERRA and this business is everyone's fitting it into their existing life. Whether you attract other entrepreneurs who want to be on your front line, or you just like, you're enrolling your sister-in-law because she's going to be kick-ass at sales and like wants to stay home with her kids, but she used to kill it in corporate. Like, those are the buggers to look out for. Like, those people, there are so many powerful women out there who are like all of us, who want to be able to stay home with their kids or just need a little bit more flexibility in their life and want to be doing something that they can control versus having to go kill it in the office for other people all the time. So there are a lot of women who are craving this, and you get to, with your professional professional face of your business and your brand, get to show them, like, so if you're business coaching, you can say, well, I also coach over here. If you're looking for a more residual income stream, like, I business coach in this landscape as well. So that would probably be the best way to go about it. And there would be a lot of people who would trust you because of that. They know what you do, what you're doing.
Totally. And the existing, that's what I'm seeing, is that all of you guys and all the people who are going to come to me are all going to be people who follow me because I already teach entrepreneurship, because I have taught visibility, because I teach mindset. So it's really all the perfect people. So if you're in that arena, you already have the perfect people, and it's just adding on what you offer, but it doesn't have to look like adding on to like your schedule in a major way. And the other thing I was going to say, that structure that you just showed, and will you clarify for this for me as well, Kelly? That will get you to the making $8,000 to $10,000 a month. So let's talk about that. See, that's why I'm like, I'm still going to coach because I love it, and I'm still going to speak and do my manifesting mastermind and do all the things because that's my work. But I'm going to build this out so that I'm making $10,000 a month. I love it. It's with my homegirls and people I love, and it's awesome. But then I don't have to worry if a launch flops. You guys, I just had a really intense loss of money and a launch flop. And I think that's part of what's getting me here, is that like the coaching business and the coaching world is unstable. It's very unstable. And it's great because you can make a lot of money, but how nice to have something that you can count on that also feels good and is with people you like.
Yeah, I agree. Real quick, I can flip over this. Hold on one second. This is just a quick little chart of, these are earning potential by rank. So I hit platinum in about 13 months. Then I worked for about a year to stabilize it, because the thing is, like, when your structure hits a certain rank, everyone starts all over again on the first. That's why essential oils is a really powerful product in this world of direct sales, is because once you teach somebody how to use essential oils, anything every single day, they're going to be a user. Like, Jaya is a perfect builder, not necessarily a builder in this business, not necessarily because of her audience and her following and her brand and all that's awesome, is because she's a loyal, every single day essential oil user first and foremost. Like, those are the people that you want in your structure. So once you teach people how to use them, they need them every month. So the retention on the product is incredibly high, which gives you that residual income that you don't need to be killing yourself for every month. Like, indirect sales, industry-wide retention is 10 to 13%, which makes you want to just like keel over and die. In doTERRA, it's about 65 to 75%. So 65 to 75% of people who have purchased from you are going to reorder the next month because you've already done a great job of teaching them how to use the oils. So that's why, like, this can happen fairly easily, and you can maintain your rank. So in 13 months, I hit platinum, and I've been stabilizing my platinum legs and helping the right leaders kind of rise up through the ranks. I've been focusing on them. And my next rank is diamond, which will be right around the corner for me, because I only need 4 legs, and right now I have 6. So like, I'm almost there. And 2 of my frontline leaders were in Houston, and that has slowed down my timeline a little bit just because they lost their homes. So like totally legitimate reasons to like, and I'm not expecting anything of them other than just like maintenance and chill, and like, I need them to take care of their stuff because I love them and they're my girls, and like, no pressure. I am not about high pressure business in whatsoever. So
Me neither.
like, you track numbers, you know what's happening with your rank, but like, it's so amazing when your leaders end up achieving the ranks that they want to hit and they make their own money. Like, it's more fun for me to see them rank than it is for me to rank myself. Like, I love that. I love the growth I see. I love the personal development. I love girls who are absolutely scared to death of doing a Facebook Live, go do it for the first time ever. Like, all that really fun stuff you get to do, and they're doing it with you. And it's also because of you. Like, all the coaching you're providing really is turning them around, and you can see exactly how much money they're making and what it means for their life and their freedom and all that really great stuff. So these are ranks that people absolutely do hit. This isn't like a get in early enough thing. The company's been around now for a minute, about 9 years. But people are hitting blue diamond and presidential diamond every month. So it doesn't matter how long you're in for. It's just a matter of like what you're interested in earning.
So let's talk about what you just showed. So you showed, Jaya, the Jaya circle at the top,
Yep.
and then 3 leaders underneath, which would be one of you all. And then if you were one of those leaders, then you're looking to develop 3 leaders underneath you, and then they need 3 leaders underneath them, right? And then you get, and then what does that get you?
So pretty much like right here, based on volume, like if this were your structure right this second and everyone were plugged into one of these spots, you would be platinum. You'd be the rank that I'm at right now. And
okay, so let's just think about this, you guys. This is why this is insane. And the online, you take for granted how big of a community you have. When I was a personal trainer and I grew my fitness business, and I always was steady, but I only made $40,000 a year, I used to go to networking groups like that had 15 people in them once a week for years. And like that was my networking. And now I do 1 live video and it gets 1,000 views and 300 comments. I mean, and that's not all the time, but think about the impact that you have just on people by talking to them in a Facebook group or working with a small group of people, and you start to look at, holy shit, this is insane how quickly this could happen and be your 6-figure income. That maybe you don't want to do the online thing forever, or maybe you want to compensate and have even more to give back and have, whatever lifestyle you choose. I mean, it's so crazy. It's so cool.
For me, I would say a really big attractive part for me is like when I first started coaching, I was like, oh, not only do I need to know my material and be a great coach and do the personal development to stay good, but I also have to really stay up on the technology. And that was really exhausting for me. I taught myself WordPress. I taught myself all that stuff, SEO, all these things, right? And they continue to change. I'm at a place right now in my business where it's just like, I don't need to chase that down forever. Because the team that I have, I get to give them my true value. My true value isn't learning the next tech stuff. My true value is teaching people abundance, the basis of making money, nurturing your relationships, being bigger in your own life, showing up, like all that super critical stuff that we all have on some degree. I can continuously coach and coach and coach, and still my business will grow. And I don't need to know the next like Snapchat thing. Like I'm just like,
and how familiar does that all sound, you guys? Like literally Kelly and I are in totally different worlds. She doesn't even mob the online space like I do. And like, that's the same exact language I use. So it's crazy because the alignment, I think, is so perfect. So Renessa did have another question.
okay.
So let's, if you could get out of the sharing.
Oh yeah, stop share.
We're just chilling on the Jaya circles. Okay, so let me pull this up. Okay, so Renessa said, that's good to know, everything we described before. Next question, how does this integrate Jaya's coaching with being on your doTERRA team, or are these separate? So they're the same. So the reason I have Kelly here is because I am not where she is. I can't sit here and say to you guys, okay, I'm a platinum. I have replaced my 6-figure income with this oils business. I can't say that yet. I will be able to say that soon, but I need Kelly here because she has done that. And what's awesome is that I am like a direct line to Kelly, right? So it is important whether you join this team or you're thinking about anything, like think about who is in alignment with your mentor. And you always want to look at that in terms of a mentor anyway. If you're really in alignment with the person who mentored them, that's a great place to start. So that's why I have Kelly here to help us just understand the broader business. The things that I'm really good at and what I'm going to help you with, because some of the things Kelly's going to help you with, like she said, she has the 8-week program. She has a group for your people who come in, so you don't have to know everything to have somebody sign up. That's why Kelly is here and what she can help us with. The stuff that I can help you with really is the online portion, the growing your team, being the leader, and then any and all of the digital work that I have created, which is a lot. I have my entire high vibe zone, which is now 6 months of high vibe business bundles, which are off the chain. They're so good. And small little programs like a 10-minute video, a 10-minute audio. So like really digestible stuff. And then also my entire Rock Your Videos digital course. Like a couple people here have done that program, but having it on the digital where you can go back and go to 1 6-minute video and find out more. I'm going to give all of that to my team. So like anything that I create that is digital, I am giving away for free to my team. Now, this is stuff that I've made.
Which is insane.
Insane. I mean, this last year alone, just on the High Vibe Zone and Rock Your Videos, I probably made $50,000 just on those things. So like, it is insane, but this is my personality. I am generous. I am really, really generous. I believe I'm like, why would it just sit there? You know, the reason that I charge people money and the reason I charge a lot of money for my time is because I want to work with people who show the fuck up. Like, you know, and I have found that the more I charge for my one-on-one, I get really, really great people to work with. That's part of why I charge what I charge. There's another part of me that loves just giving stuff away for free. That's why I love online business, because half of my model is giving away content, giving away free videos. Like I genuinely love that. So for me, it's exciting because I'm like, yay, you know, I'm going to give this to you. It's going to make you better. And then that's going to make my business better in doTERRA. It's so cool. It's so abundant, you know? And then I also am going to do coaching with you guys. So with the people, and I need to talk to Kelly about this. I don't know if this is just frontline, you know, people. I'm not going to be able to, once you get a lot of people under you, I obviously can't be everybody's coach because that would be a drain on my time and energy. But people will be able to come to a live call and be a part of it if I'm teaching manifesting or abundance mindset, you know, and so it will benefit. Like, I don't try not to be like ego about this because I don't mean it in an ego way, but you will be able to sell the fact that I'm your person.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it is going to benefit you and it is going to benefit them in terms of the access they have to me, where I don't even message with people online. I get too many messages. You know what I mean? So this is like a direct line to me because it helps me help you. Yeah. And it's like, it's so cool. So I'm going to be running at least a few times a month, actual live calls where we're going to do coaching together and specifically for my front line, but then I'm sure for other people as well. So I hope, does that answer your question? Renessa says, wow, Jaya, super generous. I can feel the alignment in how you show up for us. Aw.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, girl, like, and that's why I know, I mean, developing know, like, and trust is everything. And I think that's one thing I'm an expert at. And it's because I'm always me. So there is no like, oh, Jaya did a video and she was talking about this, or why is she being that? It's just like, no, you always can trust that what I say is what I mean. Doesn't mean I won't change my mind, but it is 100% authentic, you know, in this moment. And so I feel like that is the benefit of being on my team, but I also know that that's how you are if you're attracted to this.
Totally. I think that's the power of your tribe specifically, Jaya.
Yeah, real AF. Hashtag real AF.
No BS on this doTERRA team. That's happening. Yeah, what I imagine, so like, I can tell you guys from my side is we have something so like, when you're on Jaya's team, you're on my team. You belong to Jaya. You also belong to me. So on my
yes, belong to me.
Yeah, you guys belong to me. Yeah. We have something every Sunday night that you can opt into or watch the recording. That's how I train my team. So they can be on live, and it's basically like my office hours. And like, so when we get on that call, I usually have like a set topic. Like tonight, we're going to talk about this one specific thing. It's usually mindset, skill set, or tool set. Mindset's going to be an issue around sales, obviously, which Jaya's going to teach you all day. Tool set is like actually using the materials that doTERRA has available for you to make your life easier. And skill set is more based on how to build a list, how to manage a list, how to nurture your contacts, you know, like all this kind of like skill set, businessy stuff that I'm sure most of you have gone through, but it's going to be really valuable when you have people in your own life who want to come and join your team and distribute as well. And maybe they have no entrepreneurial experience whatsoever, is they can start from the bottom just like anything else. And then on top of that, Jaya is going to be making herself available kind of in an online or kind of like in an office hours kind of way as well. She'll probably have a top, it's basically exactly what she just said. It's more or less also what I do. But she's going to be doing it in her truth and her language and her authenticity and her topics and the stuff that you all already love from Jaya. She's just going to be able to give you more targeted coaching during those office hours based on the topic.
Yeah.
So I think that answers your question, Renessa.
So is anybody feeling like, how does this feel? Because we all, you know, I know Kelly's not Sensi, but she wants it to feel good too. So like, but I am like 100%, I've almost thought of changing my name to just like a feel good coach, because for me, it has to feel good. It doesn't mean you don't have resistance or some objections, you know, that's a whole nother story. But like, just tell me in the comments, how does this feel? Do you want to continue the conversation? Do you have any more questions? Are you ready to rock? Do you want to do this? What's up? Is that good, Kelly?
That's awesome. Because now we get to have fun and we get to talk to you guys, maybe here or offline separately, about what it is that you're looking for, right? Painting your vision for doTERRA and what you want to look like, how many hours a week, if you want more leadership role, if you want to be on the bottom here and not be in leadership exactly, but you know you could support someone else's team and that's a better fit for you. That's all the stuff we want to figure out, because every single thing that I do in my business has to be a win-win-win. And I want everyone to feel really awesome about where they're at. So totally.
Awesome. Okay, so Nat says, I want in on this. I need access to oils on a daily basis.
Yes, girl.
For work. Yeah. Yeah. But wanted to be able to share it in a larger way. I feel really aligned with this and how you're offering it. That is amazing. Nat, so I know I said it in the post, but just to make sure, because it's not okay to like take other people's people. So are you not using doTERRA oils and you're not signed up under somebody? So let's just make sure that that is truth. And then my other question for you, Nat, is do you see yourself mainly selling the oils retail style, or do you also want to build leaders underneath you?
Good question.
Okay. And then Renessa says, this feels great. Where do I sign up and connect? Also to see how to integrate, maybe a little more clarity. We will tell you. And so Renessa, for you, I'm curious, how are you feeling about integrating it? I hear that's what you're saying. You want maybe more clarification on. Are you feeling like this is something you want to do and build as a side business, integrate it into your business? And how are you feeling about the frontline action? And then Haley, hi Haley, I love what you're saying. I love that you said you don't want it to be pushy, because that doesn't feel good to me either. Totally. Nope. No, it's all about the feminine flow too. And I'm moving even more into that this year, because last year my word was becoming. And I feel like I became a speaker. I became a six-figure business owner. I became even more of a leader. And this year my word is being. And it's much more about like allowing and having the feminine energy. So we'll be in alignment on that. Okay, so Nat says, no, I'm not using that brand currently, and I'd want to build a team. I'd like it a bit more freedom in my 9 to 5. This is a perfect opportunity to create that. Totally, yeah. I 100% agree. Yay, Haley, yes. You're going to find success any which way. Like I bet on the whole doTERRA, in the doTERRA spectrum, there are going to be people who are pushy and who are more masculine. I mean, maybe that exists, but this is the cool thing. And this is the only reason that I'm saying yes to this, is that it can be 100% how you want it to be. There is no expectation. The only thing Kelly's saying about expectation is that if you choose to be on my front line, then we need to both understand what, both of us, like we need to know what the vision is. We need to have an agreement on what the vision is. And if for some reason something comes up in your life, or you're like, I don't like this, or I don't like Jaya, or whatever, then that can be changed. You can be changed out of that position. So the most important thing is to really understand, if you want to build a team, if you want me to help you do that, if you want Kelly to help you do that, then that's the decision, is to just kind of figure out how committed do you want to be, and how seriously do you want to make money at this? Yeah. Right?
Cool.
So I'm not seeing anything else come in.
All right, then let me just real quick, because we're almost at the end of an hour, is really quickly I can show you, regardless of what your leadership goals are and income goals and all that stuff. Put up silver, gold, platinum. Like you could be anything on there. You could just be, you're like, you know what? I want to make $1,500 a month, and that's good for now. Cool, awesome. Whatever you want to be, it doesn't make a difference. First and foremost, we have to get you enrolled.
Yeah.
To be enrolled means you're going to open up your account. Brooke, not you. We have separate directions for you. We need to make sure that you have not purchased. If you want an account, you have to make sure you are not currently on another doTERRA team and have ordered in this last 6 months. That would be considered cross recruitment, and that's a big no-no for the company. So we want to make sure that you are going to be on our team for us, and you have your own original account and all that great stuff. So what you're going to do is I'm actually going to drop 2 links in the chat. Here's the first one, and the second one are kit options, and I'm going to show you this real quick. Now let me switch over.
So who was saying that they haven't used essential oils but you want to? Was somebody saying that? Because we might want to talk about what kits are better for discovering essential oils.
So save those 2 links. If you're ready to go so I'm going to talk about what the best options are, but this is exactly how you will create your kit, or you create your first order with your kit. And then I'm going to go through the kit options in a second. So this is what Jaya's store looks like in doTERRA. You will have something that looks identical. You can change the photo, and you can write a little description about yourself in that purple box. So this is what it will look like. And all you need to do is click join and save. And you will sign up as a wellness advocate, not a wholesale customer. Wellness advocates get paid. Wholesale customers do not. So make sure you enroll as a wellness advocate. It's super important. And you'll click join doTERRA. Pick your United States in English. I'm pretty sure everyone here is stateside.
No, Nat just said she's in Canada.
Oh, okay. Then make sure you set up a Canadian account. Awesome. Great. Good to know. Then you'll put all your information.
Haley's in Canada too. No problem, you guys.
Oh, awesome. Canada is a great place. I'm excited for you guys. Canada's a great place to build doTERRA right now.
And I'm a Canadian magnet. Like I have had multiple clients because I did a live event. I went to 2 live events this last year in Canada. So I swear I'm a Canadian because I live in Portland, Oregon. So it's basically Canada.
Basically. Yep. You're just going to put your information in here. You're going to pick out wellness advocate, and then you're going to put your social security number in here. And that is going to tie you, and the income that you earn, it's going to tie you to your social security account, and you're going to do your taxes the same way you probably do with your existing business. You're going to get paid, you're going to have a tax form that's paying you like a contractor, okay? And that's why you put your social in there, is because you're making money. And most importantly, it should automatically populate, but you want to make sure you have Jaya's number in this box so that you belong to her and you end up on our team. So her member number is 508-8809, and it should, like I said, automatically populate in there for you. But just make sure, because that's what's going to add you to her team, okay? Then I can't hit continue because I'm going to put information in here, but the next screen is where you're going to put your enrollment kit of choice, and that's the second
Yay.
link. The second link.
Wait, did I just do that? Oh my gosh. I just hit something and it's recording my voice, and I really wish I knew what I hit because I've been looking for that on my computer. I just hit something and then it recorded everything I said. Oh my God.
Oh, that's cool.
That was so cool. Okay.
These are what the kits look like. All the way from, depending on what you want your business to look like, all the way from $150 investment, no big deal, all the way up to owning every single product.
Oh my God. Stop it. I want that one. How much is that?
So 90% of people will tell you they wish they enrolled with a bigger kit, and this is why. You sell what you've purchased. You can't sell something that you don't know how to use and explain to somebody else. So yeah. I would say, according to the level of your interest in building a business, make the right choice. I say get the biggest kit you can without being financially stressed about it. If you really want to, I can personally teach you how to make all your money back in the next couple of weeks. But like I said before, most of you have your own businesses already. When you buy oils, it's not on top of your current budget. It's usually in replacement of. So you really don't see it as an extra extravagance or an extra expense. It's really on top of what you're already doing. So the basic kit is the Family Essentials kit. It's like the top 10 oils that every single person needs in their house. like
Yeah.
use constantly. So the lavender, the lemon, the peppermint, oregano, and On Guard for immunity, breathe, digest, and all that great stuff. No, it's a no-brainer. This kit's a little bit smaller. It's 10 oils, and the oils you're looking at are in a 5 milliliter bottle, so that's 85 drops. Versus,
Small.
They're small. Some of the larger, this is the larger bottles, what it looks like. This is 250 drops. This is the 15 milliliter bottle. So the other really popular kit that people get is the Home Essentials kit, which is the exact same 10 oils in the smaller kit. They're just in the bigger bottles. So you're getting 3 times the amount of essential oil, and you're getting a diffuser in that kit as well.
That's the one I got, you guys. Wait, did I spend $275?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did, because I wanted all of those essential oils and I didn't have a diffuser. Even though I had been using essential oils for whatever, 12 years, I'd never had a good diffuser. So I did get that and I really like it. That's crazy. Oh, I didn't remember that I paid that much more.
Yeah. It's good,
Okay.
especially because what you're going to be doing from your kit is you're going to be using them on yourself, and you want to get them on your family ASAP, and you're also going to be sampling folks from it as well. So really, your LRP, your monthly order or whatever, is going to be going towards yourself, your family, and your business as sample supplies, which is nice. You don't have to spend money on top of your LRP to go separately sample. It's all coming from the same place. If you are really drawn to doing cleanses in your business, I can teach you all about how to do that. We do that multiple times throughout the year in our team. Natural Solutions Kit is a really awesome one. You're getting a much more sophisticated diffuser. That diffuser is awesome. It runs 2 hours, 5 hours, or an intermittent 10 hours. So that's really nice. And you're getting a lot of the other bathroom beauty care products from doTERRA as well. And all that really great stuff, and a lot more of the mood oils in that kit. So it's really up to you, but really all I have to do is go in here, figure out which one's the best fit for you, grab that name, the Family Essentials, the Home Essentials, the Aroma Touch, and just put it in that when you flip onto the next page, when you
go to select a kit.
Yep, select a kit, and then complete purchasing it from Jaya's team, and then you'll be in. And then we're going to start orienting you to stuff like, I'm going to have some time with you to get you oriented to the team. Jaya will. We're going to get you into the existing forums already full of people who are building a business, and get you really savvy on your oils so you feel in control. And then we're going to teach you the business on top of that. So
awesome. And actually, wait, what was I? Oh, frankincense essential oil is free this month. And so I needed some because I actually made gifts for my mom and my daughter, my older daughter, who's 20. I make a nice little face oil. So it's just argan oil, and then I put frankincense and lavender, and then just put it directly on my face. So I made it for them, and I was running out of frankincense. So I went on last night to order frankincense, and then I got it for free. It's $70 oil. So I was like, yeah.
So so that's a free promotion this month. Every quarter, there's a 200 PV promotion. And what that means is when you spend 200 PV equals a wholesale dollar. So if a bottle of lemon is 10 PV, it's 10 wholesale dollars. Okay, that's how that works. But every quarter we have a 200 PV promotion. You get something that's about $100 value. So actually, Jaya, frankincense is $93 retail value. And 70 wholesale. So it's almost $100 free product.
Plus it's so good. I want to eat it, which I know you can.
You can use it for everything. Frankincense is my jam. So the kits that would get you there would be the Home Essentials kit. You would get an extra bottle of free frankincense, which is worth $100. So yeah, if you're looking at the Home Essentials kit, there's a lot of other things you're going to get as a bonus too. So that's pretty awesome. And that's just specific to this month.
Yeah, that one's good.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Yay.
If other people have questions, I do this all the time with all different kinds of levels of entrepreneurs. And trust me, if you have a specific question or objection or something, nothing is new under the sun. There's literally nothing I haven't ever heard about this business or anything like that. And I'm so happy to talk you guys through anything that you want and help you build that vision, the same vision that Jaya and I have.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Will you unshare?
Yeah, sorry. That's my bad. Because I can see myself, so I forget.
Yeah. Okay, yay. So does anybody have any final questions? And we can chat over Messenger as well. Like if you're thinking about it or you feel like you want to be on the front line and we need to just chat about what that really looks like, you know, feel free to message me. So
that's what I'm going to decide. So not to rush anyone, but there is some urgency in and around that decision. That's something that I'm going to be helping Jai decide over the next few days. So if you are really thinking that you want to be frontline material and you're with us and you have the vision already, and you want to do it, like, you need message Jaya right away and say, hey, I want to be your VP, you know, like, I'm with you on this, and just let her know that, because we need to know that sooner than later.
okay, what's BP?
VP, like your
very,
yeah, ride or die.
A very person.
Yeah.
My ride or die.
Totally.
My side bitch. Yeah. Okay. No, we won't. We're good. Okay, you guys. I'm so excited. I want to know what you have to say. Brooke says I'll message you soon, but love this. Thanks for the call, and we will see you guys soon.
Yay.
Bye.